everybody, welcome back. So this is kind of the start to my barrel vlog. I thought we had the last race of the year, but my goal, if you don't know, if you're not following my Instagram, my goal with Kimanie is to one day run her and even Avalon at Pendleton Roundup, aka the Green Mile. But that's my goal, is to run her and possibly Avalon there at least once, whether we win, place, don't place. It's just my goal to run them there in the event, let them hear that crowd and just embrace that moment with my horse, if that makes sense. I know it sounds weird, but that's my dream. So we are going to hopefully be doing jackpots this year, and then whatever money I win, if I win any. If we win any money in the jackpots, I'm going to be putting that up to get my WPRA and hopefully PRCA, I don't know which one it is, I'd have to look it up, card, which is like $625. So for those of you that aren't into rodeo, you buy that card, you go to so many rodeos, jackpots, and you fill it by placing and winning points and money, from my understanding. What sucks is I don't have the funds to get that just yet, so if we place at this jackpot tomorrow, it won't go towards the card. But I do like that there's no time frame on the card. There's no time frame to fill the card. So I like that you don't have to like rush. For those of you wondering what Kimanie gets in that bucket, she gets a scoop of conditioning supplement. She gets a scoop of electrolytes because she does not drink on the road. And then she gets a cup of Outlast pellets, which is just grain pellets. Those big brown things right there. And those just stop acid from sloshing around as much in her stomach and helps prevent ulcers. While we're on the road, she has a hay bag. And since she's going by herself today, Avalon's not going, she will not be tied. This rope doesn't really reach very far, so if she wants to eat lower down here, she really has to yank on this, and I don't want her really learning to do that. So when I haul by herself, she goes in here without being tied. She still has a halter on in case of an emergency situation. We're able to clip her on, get out, not have to worry about trying to get a halter on her. She has another hay bag over here in case she finishes that by the time we get there and is hungry on the way home. Avalon's been fed. We're just waiting for her to eat so we can head on out. So one last little tip before we head out. Kimanie gets a fly mask put on, and that is just so when we travel, my vents don't close on my trailer, so that hay gets in her eyes. Her eyes are super irritated by the time we show up, so it just protects her eyes. So I have her unclipped from the lead rope. I'm gonna lead her over and we're gonna load her up. Alright guys, best view I can do. She knows exactly where to go, but she always does this where she doesn't go all the way in. Come on. So I kind of have to tap her on the butt once or twice and make her go all the way in. Okay. Push her a little bit more. If she's leaning on that when I lock that, I always push her just to make sure that clanks completely in. So she's got her hay bag. She's not tied. She's got her halter in case of emergency. We have a lead rope we can just snap right on. She's got her hay and her fly mask, and she's all ready to go. Ignore her making noise, but I always put my lead rope like this in here if she's pooping. In case of an emergency, I just loop it through here, leave the tail hanging, and clip right here. If I need it, I can unclip, pull, and it is loose and ready to grab. So. Go, Keisha! Real quick, I have to jump in. She didn't rush the first barrel. Yes!
That horse can be really fast.
Alright, come on and catch
Oh,
her.
she's moving here, babe. She's taking forward. Oh, she's not stiff anymore.
25.3.
Right. You see that?
Hey everybody, so unfortunately, my mom didn't get her phone out in time, didn't get in a position in time to film my time trial for yesterday's run. So we did miss that, but I also went up and asked them what my time was, and they forgot to write it down. So yeah, professionals. Yay. Anyways, as you've seen the run, in case you couldn't understand what the time was, they did post the times on the Facebook page. So I was a 25.385, and that landed us 17th in the 5D, which is not bad at all for Kimanie's first real jackpot. The other events we've been to was play days and barrel clubs, so this is like the first real event where there was money added. Now, one thing I'm still unsure of, still figuring out, is how this whole thing works. So I don't know if that means I was 17th in the whole race or just in that division. There was a total of 54 riders in that jackpot yesterday. And some of the people there were extremely rude. I had somebody walk up to me and say, Kimanie will never amount to anything. And when I told them she gets faster each time I run her, she's got a shot, she's only 3.5, don't pick at her. Like, one day we want to compete in the one day I want to compete in the Pendleton Roundup. And I don't expect to place or win or anything, I just want to compete in the roundup with her. And the lady said she would never amount to that, she was too tiny, and to just give up on my dream now. I also had somebody tell me that if I didn't beat the crap out of her during the run, she would run harder. Okay, let's break that down, because the only time I spanked her was on the way home, and from the second barrel to the third, because she dropped her pace, I kicked, she didn't speed up, so it was like a reminder, hey, I'm asking you to speed up, speed up. Anyways, that is this video. Sorry there wasn't much content after that race. We went out to eat and it was just pitch black, so there was really nothing else to film. I hope you guys enjoyed this video.